We've all been there. You're running late, your heart is racing, you're inventing excuses in your head and playing the role on how you will explain being late. But the truth is that, as that famous saying goes, being on time is actually being late, and being early is being on time. And let's be honest, being late isn't funny for the people who are waiting. Have you had to wait on someone? I remember one time I was due for an important meeting. My alarm clock decided to take a nap, and I woke up to a phone call from my boss. How embarrassing. Let's just say they weren't thrilled. I sprinted to the office, hair flying, papers everywhere, looking like a disheveled mess. The team was not happy when I finally made it to the meeting. They felt disrespected, and they had all the reason for it. From that day forward, I invested in a rooster. Okay, not really, but I did decide not to rely only on the alarm clock. The point is, we all have our running late stories, but sometimes we need to look beyond the humor and realize that being on time means arriving exactly at the scheduled time. This can be perceived as late because it leaves no room for unexpected delays. Being early, on the other hand, shows preparedness and respect for others' time. It ensures that you are ready to start on time, demonstrating respect and responsibility. So why is being on time considered ethical? Well, it boils down to respect. When you're on time, you're showing the other person that you value their time and, by extension, them. Think about it. How does it feel when someone keeps you waiting? Not great, right? It can feel like your time isn't important, which can be frustrating and disrespectful. Being on time is like saying, hey, I respect you and your schedule. It's a simple act of kindness that can go a long way. Plus, it avoids those awkward apologies and explanations when you're scrambling to make up for lost time. Remember, good timekeeping is a sign of good character. It shows you're reliable, organized, and considerate. And who doesn't want to be known for those qualities? Being on time isn't just about good manners. It can genuinely impact your life in significant ways. In the professional world, punctuality is non-negotiable. It reflects your professionalism, work ethic, and respect for your colleagues and clients. Imagine showing up late for a job interview, not a great first impression, right? Studies have shown that tardiness can hurt your chances of getting hired or promoted. It's simple. People equate being on time with being reliable and trustworthy, but it's not just about work. Punctuality is equally important in our personal lives. Constantly being late for dates, social gatherings, or family events can strain relationships. It can make people feel unimportant and disrespected. And let's not forget the impact on our own sanity. Running late can be incredibly stressful. It throws our day off balance and leaves us feeling frazzled and anxious. Being on time, on the other hand, reduces stress and allows us to approach our day with a sense of calm and control. Section 4. Time is money, honey. The high cost of tardiness. Ever wonder how much our collective lack of punctuality costs? Well, hold on to your hats because the numbers are staggering. According to a study, employee lateness costs US businesses a whopping $90 billion annually in lost productivity. That's enough to buy a small country. And it's not just businesses that feel the pinch. Think about all those missed appointments, delayed flights, and wasted hours spent waiting. It all adds up. Time is a precious commodity, and when we waste it, we're essentially throwing away valuable resources. So the next time you're tempted to hit that snooze button one too many times, remember the economic and personal cost of tardiness. Section 5, TikTok. Your reputation's on the clock. Here's a little secret. Being on time can actually boost your reputation. Think about it. When you're consistently punctual, people see you as reliable, respectful, and trustworthy. It's like building a silent resume of positive character traits. On the flip side, being chronically late can damage your reputation faster than you can say, I'm stuck in traffic. People might start seeing you as unreliable, disorganized, and even disrespectful of their time. Remember, your reputation is built on your actions, and consistently showing up on time is a simple but powerful way to build a positive image. Section 6, winning the time game, tips for becoming a punctuality pro. Okay, so we've established that being on time is important, but how do we actually become more punctual? Don't worry, it's not rocket science. Here are a few tips to help you win the time game. Plan ahead. This one seems obvious, but it's amazing how many people underestimate the power of planning. Factor in travel time, traffic, and potential delays. It's always better to arrive early and have a few minutes to spare than to be rushing in at the last minute. Set reminders. We live in a digital age, so utilize those handy gadgets. Set reminders on your phone, computer, or even your smart refrigerator. A little nudge can go a long way in keeping you on track. The 15-minute rule. This is my personal favorite. Always aim to be ready to leave 15 minutes earlier than you think you need to. This buffer time allows for unexpected delays and helps you avoid that last-minute scramble. Being on time is a skill that takes practice and commitment, but the rewards are worth it. So go forth and conquer the clock. And remember, the only time it's acceptable to be late is when you're bringing cake. I'm joking. Don't be late.